Solving any murder case in which the killers are a stranger is not an easy job for any investigative agency. And when the investigative agencies, the police, fails to do their work properly, then the family members of the victim have no other option apart from taking the investigation in their own hand, trying to solve the case from their own end. And this is what exactly happened in the brutal murder case of 23-year-old techie Esther Anuhya. She was killed on January 5, 2014 in Mumbai. Hello everyone, my name is Munish. I welcome all of you in Crimetak family. I hope everyone in the family is doing well and fine. Now this case is very close to me, not because I covered the case from day one, but also how the family members traveled to Mumbai. They requested Mumbai police to investigate the case properly, but when police failed, they started the investigation from their own end, day by day, and finally they succeeded by 50%. 20% of the case was solved by an astrologer who played a very important role in solving this case, and rest 30% of the work was done by Mumbai police after series of failures. Now, just to give a brief background about the case, Esther Anuhya, she was from Vijayawada. She was working as a techie in Tata Consultancy Services in Mumbai. For Christmas vacations, she went to Vijayawada. January 4, she boarded train from there for Mumbai, and around 4 o'clock in the morning on January 5, she arrived in Mumbai. But after her arrival in Mumbai, she disappeared within 1 hour. And for almost 10 days, no one was able to find out what happened with Esther. Now, in this case, you will also find what a family goes through when someone from their family are killed. And the curiosity that where is their daughter, where is their family member, who killed and why. So when Esther disappeared, then a missing complaint was lodged by the family members of Esther at Vijayawada Railway Police. The Vijayawada Railway Police forwarded the complaint to Mumbai Police, saying this girl has boarded a train, but she has not reached Mumbai. Try to find out if she reached Mumbai, where is she? The Mumbai Police was not very serious with the complaint. Initially, they went through the CCTV footage, the recorded statement. But when they recorded the statements of the passengers who traveled with Esther, then they confirmed that yes, they saw Esther, at Lokman Tilak terminal platform where the train arrived. And this terminal, for those who stay in Mumbai, they might have an idea about this railway station. But those people who are not from Mumbai, let me tell you, this is one of the busiest railway station in Mumbai. Hundreds of trains daily arrive in at Lokman Tilak terminal and they depart from Lokman terminal. So whether it is day or night, every time this railway station is crowded. Even in 2014, it was crowded. I was there in Mumbai in 2014. So after recording this statement, they started going through the CCTV footage. Initially, when they went through the CCTV footage, they were unable to find any clue. But then in one CCTV footage, in the corner of the footage, they found one girl dragging a trolley bag. So finally, it was confirmed that Esther did, she was at the platform and then she went somewhere, but with whom, how, where was she now? That was not still confirmed to any investigative agency. And Mumbai police formed many teams to, investigate the case. The railway police was working, GRP was working to solve this case, but they were unable to find any clue. So the father of Esther Anuhya, he came to Mumbai. And then he went and met the police commissioner. Then Rakesh Maria was the police commissioner of Mumbai. He requested the police to investigate the case properly. But they started investigating in a manner that they had to investigate the case, but they were not very interested. So they started circulating around the mobile tower location They found that the last location of Esther Anuhya was in Bhandup, and she was staying in Kanjurmarg. So between Bhandup and Kanjurmarg, there is not much of difference, 2 kilometers of difference. So there they found the last location. The team went there, they searched for her, but they were unable to find anything. So they stopped searching. Although officially they were searching, but the family members were not satisfied. Now I spoke to father of Esther. I was trying to find out what exactly the family is going through. I spoke to him. I asked that what was his conversation with the police, and he broke down. He was into tears, and he told me that he was expecting Mumbai police to be more proactive. A girl coming to Mumbai and then suddenly disappearing. This was something which the family was not ready to accept. I spoke to the father. I asked him whether he suspect anything, whether she was supposed to be received by any friend. He said he had no idea. When he started calling her on January 5 morning, her mobile number was switched off. And then he approached the railway police, then Mumbai police, but nothing is being done. Uh, Esther's father, other relatives who were staying in Mumbai, they also started raising their voice and demanding speedy investigation by Mumbai police. Nothing much was done. So almost after 10 days, what the family decided that they started searching for Esther in their own manner in Mumbai. So from Lokman Tilak terminal to Kanjurmarg, they started going through all these stretches. In Bhandup, there is one stretch between Bhandup and Kanjurmarg. There is one stretch which is little bushy. So they went there also. They started looking for it, and they found a body half burnt. Istha father confirmed that indeed she's their daughter. He was broken. He was crying, and all of us can understand that what a family can go through, the worst. So finally, on January 16, the body of Esther was recovered by the family members, not by the police. Mumbai police, who are compared with Scotland Yard, who are said to be the fastest and smartest police in country, they failed to find the body, but the family members found. So this was the first clue which Mumbai police finally got: the body of Esther Anuhya. It was found in the bushy, almost jungle area between Bhandup and Kanjurmarg, and then the investigation began. From January 16, the police started investigating. Crime branch was working almost for 15, 20 days, 1 month, no clue at all. Almost for 2 months, there was no clue. Mumbai police, they were investigating the case. Kurla crime branch was also investigating the case. One officer, Nand Kumar Gopal, who was then working with the crime branch, I spoke to him, a very dear friend of mine. I spoke to him, and he told me that they have one lead. This lead was the CCTV footage from the railway station, from the platform. And in that CCTV footage, what they said, what he told me, that Esther can be seen dragging a red colored trolley bag. And then in the corner of the platform, she is talking to a person. But who was that person? They had no idea. Almost for 2 months, Mumbai police questioned more than 2,500 people. They went through call data record of 1 lakh people. They scanned 39 CCTV footages, right from the platform, railway station to all the roads leading from Lokman Tilak terminal to Kanjurmarg. Everything was scanned, nothing was found. Finally, the police got another clue. When they started searching the entire premises for all the taxi drivers, because in the stretch where her body was found, there was no public services. which means that no government buses or no any such services which can be availed apart from private taxi or private auto. So they started looking into all the auto driver, the taxi drivers. And when they further started investigating the case, what they found that in that CCTV footage, a man called Sanap, his name was Chandrabhan Sanap, 29-year-old. That person was called in by the GRP of Railway Police. So GRP is a wing of police which specifically looks into the crime committed in the railways jurisdiction. So Sanat was called, and when he was called for questioning, then he told that he was not even present in Mumbai. So this footage, which the police was claiming that it might be Sanat, he was not even present in Mumbai. Sanat was left. It was February 25, 2014. So again, the police had no clue, but this information was provided to the crime branch of Mumbai. And when crime branch started looking into it, they found a very interesting fact that this person, Chandrabhan Sanap, is not disclosing the entire truth. When they went through the call data record, what they found that on January 5, in the morning hour, he was present at Lokman Tilak Tunnel. A team was formed to nab Chandrabhan Sanap, and finally he was detained by the police. When the questioning started, then of course he was arrested, although he was saying that he has not committed murder, and he was aware that Mumbai police have no clue apart from that one CCTV footage. It was only on the basis of suspicion that they are thinking that this person is the killer. He was aware of it, and that is why he was continuously saying that he is not the murderer in this case. But anyway, the police started collecting evidence. They again went to the forensic report. In the forensic report, what they found that Esther Anuhya, she was banged. She was banged on her head by a stone or on the floor. It means that she resisted her killing. Also, the forensic report suggested some injury marks near the private parts of Esther. It means there was an attempt of rape. It was also clear that there was an attempt to burn the body, but the body was not completely burned. This was also in the forensic report. This was a forensic report. They started working on it, and finally they got hold of another person who was Sahu. That person was friend of Sanap, and when he was arrested from Jharkhand, then he disclosed the fact. So now I will tell you how the entire murder case took place. So when Esther arrived in Mumbai, she was approached by Sanap, Chandrabhan Sanap, who claimed that he is a taxi driver and he can drop her in Kanjurmarg, and he was charging 300 rupees. She said, okay. Later on, Sanap said that he is not having his taxi, so they can go on bike. She said, but I cannot believe you. She resisted. Then again, he said that you can take down my mobile number. You can take down my motorcycle number, bike number, registration number, and then you can pass on this number to your relatives. So she was convinced. She didn't have had balance in her mobile phone. So she pretended that she is calling someone. She never called anyone. She sat. It was around 5 o'clock, 5:15, and they went towards Kanjurmarg. After half an hour, Sanap told Esther that his bike has run out of fuel, and then he stopped. And then he forcibly took Esther into the bushes between Bhandup and Kanjurmarg, and there he first tried to rape Esther. When he failed, then Esther tried to resist and tried to flee, but then he grabbed Esther, banged her to the floor thrice, and then he strangulated using the dupatta of Esther. She was killed. And later on, Sanap tried to burn the body using the petrol from his bike. She was killed. Later on, with the red trolley bag, he went and met his friend Sahu because the bike belonged to Sahu. So he narrated the entire story. But one thing they missed the mobile phone. And Sanap was under impression that the mobile number of his mobile number and the bike registration number has been passed on to relatives of Esther because she pretended to call. So again they went, but they failed to find where the mobile phone was. It was later found by the Mumbai police. And on this statement, again there was a statement saying that yes, he has confessed of committing the crime. Later on, he was placed under arrest. Rakesh Maria was then the police commissioner. I spoke to Rakesh Maria and I asked him specifically that this person was questioned earlier also, but you were unable to find anything. What was the reason? And what he told me that because Sanap was keeping a beard, he was under impression that police can find that is when he started doing beard. His resemblance to the person on the CCTV footage was something uh, which was not uh, matching. They zeroed in on the basis of the past record of Sanap because Sanap used to steal trolley bags from the passengers. There were 8 cases against Sanap, and that is when they zeroed in. And when Sanap was questioned, he told Mumbai police that he came with an intention to rob the passengers. But when he found that this passenger can be robbed, then he took her on the bike, and later on, while he was planning to drop her in Kanjurmarg after stealing the trolley bag, he thought that she can be raped, and that is when he uh, committed this crime. Later on, on the very same evening, after killing Istha in the evening, along with his mother, Sanap went to an astrologer and asked that the sins he has committed against women, can those sins be washed? Then the astrologer told that you can go to a priest. He gave a number of priests. To the priest, he told the entire story. That statement of the priest become a very important evidence in the case. Later on, based on the very same statement, he was sentenced for lifetime by the court. Uh, you know, but this case is something which was very horrible in nature, very brutal in nature. And when I spoke to Isthar's father for almost 2, 3 times, every time he broke down. He said that he has lost belief on police. He always thought that Mumbai police will help in solving the case, but end of the day, they failed to solve the case. Their daughter was killed. Finally, the case was solved. The sentencing was done by the court, but Mumbai police also took one lesson that every missing case has to be taken very seriously. Nandkumar Gopale, a very dear friend of mine who played a very important and crucial role in solving the case, he told me later that it is one of the most important cases of his life, in which basically they went through technical evidence in the case. Family played an important role. The second important role was by the technical evidence, especially the call data record and the CCTV grab of the platform. Anyway, the case was solved and family played a very important role. I'll meet you again with another such murder mystery, another such murder case. If you have any suggestion, if you uh, want me to tell you about any other murder case, you are free to post it on the comment box. Thank you very much.